1 pound of meat here. Gonna make her a meal. 2 tablespoons of this bone meal. So I'm gonna just sprinkle that in. That's a lot. And then I've got liver and kidney, because that's the only organs I actually happen to have on me right now. This is gonna be 1 batch, fully complete, just to put it all in the grinder and see how it goes. The kidney and liver aren't ground up yet, so I'm gonna re-grind them together. So this is what Puddy's gonna have for dinner, mixed in, and we'll see how she likes it. Here's our bone meal. Put our bones in there. It's awesome. Here we go. Puddy's gonna get that for dinner right now. Time for her to eat. She can eat right now. She's gonna get 10 ounces because she already had 5 this morning. She's gonna do this and we'll see how she likes it. She's gonna love it. Puddy!
She got up so quick.
Do you like it? Not using your teeth, you can just lap it up.
Wow. Is this her first meal like that?
This is our first pre-made ground one that wasn't separated. Like, I put the bone meal.
Chuck roll and...
Chuck roll, and then this is the right ratio according to ChatGPT to put the organs and the bone meal, so.
Wow. When you called her,
Yeah,
she would look like she was taking a nap.
she was.
And she bolted.
Look at her, eating every bite. She used to not eat her food. She would wait so long. Now she looks for more.
She would literally wait till she was starved.
She'd eat it at 9 p.m. sometimes.
Wow, Puddy. Good job.
You love it. Was that delicious?
That is a happy dog.
Delicious. And I don't have to do any dishes because she cleans that bowl really good. It just goes right in the dishwasher. Bye. You gonna come back over and check it? Yeah, gotta double check it. Make sure nothing got missed. Aw. Good girl. You want more? But look at her. She looks awesome.
Sorry,
She's got a waistline. She weighs 32 pounds, which is good for a Staffordshire Bull Terrier for her size. And she loves it. Good girl. Hey, Puddy, do you enjoy your life? You do. Now she's gonna get playful. Going back. Good girl. You're so cute. Good girl, Puddy. Sorry there was no fish in there, but you'll get some for breakfast. Hey everybody, feeding raw or interested in feeding raw to your dogs. We've been feeding Puddy a raw blend. That's a fully balanced blend called Titan. And it's a co-op. We put our orders in and we all go and pick them up, a bunch of us, and you have to have this huge order to be able to get it. And it's a good price. And it's what our breeder was giving our dogs. When the bird flu came out, they stopped production and we had a bunch in the freezer. Just recently we ran out and I was like, well, I guess I'll just make it for a while or go get some from the grocery store. Puddy didn't really love the ones from the store or the dog store. So I was like, I'll just make her some because I've got all the ingredients. All I needed was some bone. I got this bone meal, better bones. So I've been buying ground beef, which is expensive. It's more expensive than I can get the grass-fed beef that we eat, the chuck. I'm gonna be grinding her meat, or I can chunk it up. So basically what it is we're carnivore, on the carnivore diet, and she's been eating raw carnivore for all of her life. Basically, there was a few months that we had her on kibble when she was younger, but all the other siblings from her litter were on raw, and the same raw that they came with. And she was pooping like 7-8 times a day when she was little and eating all the time. And the other siblings were going just a couple times a day. So it was easier for potty training for them because there's not pooping all the time. We decided to try it out and she was doing great on it. It makes the poops not stink. You know, like when you were younger, you'd see dog poop and it have white all over it. Like it just turned white when it was an old poop. That's what the raw does for the dog poop. It just is, it's different. It doesn't have grains, it doesn't have any of the stuff in it, nothing cooked. Depending on the dog, she's great on it and really great. She had gas when she was on kibble and none, no gas at all. So anyway, the raw is the way to go. But so since I've been making it myself, she's a whole new dog. Like she plays and is so excited and happy after she eats. She's frolics. She throws her toys in the air. She eats immediately. It used to be on the Titan. She we just thought she wasn't much of an eater. She just didn't care. She'd wait until the last minute to eat. It'd be raw food and it's sitting out for hours. And it'd be like, okay, I guess I'll put it in the fridge. She's not gonna eat yet. But now it's gone the second you put the bowl down. Like, she loves it. And she's thriving on it. Like, she lost a little weight and I've increased her amount, trying to dial that in to figure out exactly how much she needs now with my blend. But it's easy to do. I thought it was gonna be hard and it's not. I was getting the ground beef, but now I decided, I looked on I think it was Amazon, not Amazon, but Facebook Marketplace for a KitchenAid blender attachment, the meat grinder one. And somebody had one for cheap, like in the box. She only used it like once or twice or something. So I got a really good deal. That's what I decided to do. I'm glad I didn't declutter my KitchenAid mixer because this is gonna work, but I haven't ever used it yet. So I'm taking what we eat, the chuck roll, grass-fed chuck roll. I'm gonna grind it up. I've consulted ChatGPT, Steve's best friend. You can write anything in that, by the way. It's so great. So I said, I'm gonna feed my dog raw carnivore, because if you don't say carnivore, it'll tell you stuff like some vegetables and stuff to put in there. She's not on vegetables, so I just wanna do raw carnivore because that's what she was on. And I said no poultry or eggs or eggshell, because I'm not sure if Puddy has an allergy for eggs. I'm not sure, and not chicken. We just don't know. A lot of this breed has issues with itching with the chicken. So she hasn't had chicken in her diet because her mom kind of didn't do well and one of her siblings didn't do well. So we just don't do chicken. It gave me a list of what to do. I even told it I got this bone meal because Puddy's not a huge bone eater. She just, because she can't have chicken necks or turkey necks because we just aren't sure. So why bother? So there aren't a lot of raw bones that she'll just sit there and eat. And she needs bone in her diet. You have to have it be balanced if you're gonna do this. Better Bones is what I found that was like an organic grass-fed. And I think I'll find later another bone meal that I can get, but they had like a buy one, get one free or something, and I'd already gotten one container of this, so I have 4 containers of it right now. So I've got plenty for a while. I can blend this in it, even though Puddy is fine with it sprinkled on top. She likes it. It's just a powder. Eggshell powder works too, but this is what we've been using. She gets some salmon or sardines, so that's her omegas. And I'm not gonna blend that in because that's just gonna happen when it happens. She likes that. That's the first part she picks out. She likes the fishy stuff the most. So if her bowl's there and it's got a little variety, she goes for the fish. She likes that. That's fun to still put on top. So she's gonna get some salmon or sardines every day or every couple days, depending on when it is. She's gonna need organs. So right now, it's supposed to be half of it is liver. The other half would be other organs. So she gets kidney, heart, whatever I can find at the store. She's just getting whatever organs. Tripe, I can't find the green tripe, but I have it in treat form. I'm gonna do it based off of what ChatGPT did. So I said, can you give me a meal plan? So it says day 1, because she's eating about 15 ounces right now, which is a lot, but she's not losing weight, and she was losing a little when she first started. So I was concerned I didn't want her to lose weight. I wanted her to just maintain, because she looks great. She's happy and healthy. She's thriving on this one. She's doing great. So I'm really happy about it. I have no problem doing it. All I have to do is just she's getting 5 ounces in the morning, 10 ounces at night. It said for an idea of her thing, it'd be 11 ounces of ground or chunked beef. She was getting ground. I was getting it from the grocery store, putting the powder in there, getting like 5-pound chub, mixing that in, just feeding it to her that way. But then I was like, well, I don't have any ground beef right now. I'm just gonna chunk up steak. She loves it that way too. So some days she's gonna get chunked up steak. And when I say steak, it's gonna be chuck steak. And sometimes she's gonna get ground, because I'm gonna do that right now, and just make sure I have the right amount of bone. And then she gets her organs. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna blend some with organs or not. But if that was her meal for that day, it'd be 1.5 ounces of beef liver and 1.5 ounces of beef kidney and 1 ounce of bone meal. And then the next day they gave me one. So 9 ounces of lamb or another red meat, 3 ounces of sardines with no salt in water. 1.5 ounces of lamb liver, 1.5 ounces of lamb spleen, 1 ounce of bone meal. Not an ounce. In this, it's you're supposed to go over your ingredients or your instruction for this, which is 2 tablespoons per pound. So she's getting 2 tablespoons. They just give you a nice little list. So I printed it out and saved it so I remember the ratios. She's just gonna get whatever weird meat we're having, like if we're having rabbit, or if we're gonna have some lamb, she's gonna get lamb that day. So she's gonna get it mixed up, because I like to eat variety of different meats because it's fun. She's had bison before, anything different, just to keep the proteins mixed up. It's for variety and just like we would have, like nutrition, it's basically exactly what we're eating, except she's not having any dairy. She needs bone meal and she needs to have the right ratio of organs. That's what I'm doing. So let's see how the KitchenAid grinder works. I'm really excited I got this thing. I don't know if you guys make it yourself. Should I sprinkle it on top? Should I blend it right in? She didn't like the kidney raw. I cooked it a little in the air fryer, just at the bottom of the air fryer, and just let the meat juices drip on it when it was cooking. And then she ate that right up. It was still raw in the middle, but she liked it when it was a little bit cooked. And maybe she's okay with it now, but she didn't like it at first. She's okay with heart raw, but since I was doing the kidney, I just kind of basically like a flash fry, just a quick little searing it, and then it brings the flavor out more. I've got cooked organs, not the liver though. I didn't cook the liver. She likes that raw, so no problem with that. Right now, I'm just gonna grind this thing up and see what it's like. There's big fat chunks, I'm gonna cut those out because I asked ChatGPT what's the ratio for this? And they said Chuck is 80-20. So if you were gonna go get ground beef at the grocery store, it'd be 80-20. A little bit leaner than that, I think 80-15 would be better. So I'm gonna cut off the big pieces of fat. We'll eat those as fat bites, but she just won't get it. But it's pretty fatty anyway. And she doesn't need to lose weight, so it's okay. Whatever I can find that's on sale at the grocery store, if it's a good deal, I'm gonna get it. But she'll always be getting some grass-fed just like we have because we can get it for $4.50 a pound. I'm going to try grinding it. Ugh, Puddy, you are so lucky. Look at how delicious that looks. I'm just gonna grind it into my KitchenAid bowl. Wow, easy, totally easy. Okay, so look at that. It was beautiful. It was so easy. I could either run it through again with bone meal, or I could just put bone meal in there, weigh it, and then mix it up, and then the bone would already be in there. Or I could run this through with some organs. But that was so easy. This is perfect. Don't be intimidated by making your own raw. If you guys decide to go raw, a lot of vets don't like it. They think it's wrong, but we trust our breeder and it's great for this breed. If your dog's gassy, try eliminating some stuff. I mean, Jerry was gassy his whole life and we didn't know it. We just thought it was a bully breed. They all stink, right? They all farts all the time. No, it's not a stinky breed, apparently. Staffordshire Bull Terriers, we were told later. So it was something in his food his whole life that gave him gas. Poor Jerry. He was on science diet, sensitive stomach. Poor guy. We didn't know. We didn't know any better. So Puddy's life is going to be the best life it can be, and we're going to feed her good, and she loves it. Her poops look awesome. They're small. They have no odor, which is really weird. And she only poops once a day now with her new raw, and she's eating more, and she's not gaining weight. And she's thriving. Like, she is so happy after she eats immediately, and she plays right after, which is so cute. And she's really, really affectionate with Steve now, where she kind of was only being affectionate with me for a while for some reason, but she's feeling good, I think. If you do decide to feed raw to your dog, make sure it's balanced. You can consult ChatGPT, you can join Facebook groups for raw feeding, you can get advice. Having this grinder is gonna be game changer, easy. I don't have to go to the grocery store and buy ground beef anymore, which I don't know what's in it. I know what's in this. It's got just grass-fed beef. And it looks really good, doesn't it? If you are going from grains to raw, you need to make sure you transition however you do it. Google it, figure it out, but your dog can have, obviously, whenever you switch food or anything, can start having some issues. So you need to make sure that you do it appropriately. I don't know if you just do half and half for a while till their gut biome gets used to the raw. And some dogs can't handle it. And old dogs, there's a certain age that you stop doing the raw. I don't know what age that is, but she's nowhere near it. She's only 4. There's things to consider, but for us, it's working great. We're excited about it. And now I've got this awesome KitchenAid grinder. I can grind a ton of it, freeze it, get it prepped, or I can just do it every meal if I wanted to.